Welcome, welcome, folks. How we doing? Let me tuck this in so it doesn't rattle around. Let's go ahead and get some songs under our belt, then we'll get some talking going on, then we'll catch up a little bit. And I think everything's going. We all good? Close enough for jazz, right? Cheers, folks. Welcome to episode 130. Hope this finds you well. I can't believe another week's already gone by. Let's go ahead and get some songs under our belt. Then we'll do a little talking, a little reminiscing, a little all the above. And then I've actually got a songwriter round that I'm doing tonight, as in I've got a show tonight. So gonna have to cut this one a little early. But let's get some songs under our belt and see where we can get this to. Cheers, folks. There was a time when I was handsome. There was a time when I had money to burn. There was a time when where I landed was the least of my concern. But it hurts to lean back in these handcuffs, like 9 kinds of shame turned to rage. As a younger man, I might have put up a fight, but I just feel like such a fool at my age. But some of this trouble just finds me everywhere I turn. But how do you know when it's too late? How do you know when it's too late? How do you know when it's too late to learn? You know the number one symptom of heart disease. Yeah, the number one symptom of heart disease is sudden death. It's like time stands still forever till it starts shaking you around. It starts shaking you around like some crazy old hooker on meth. Yeah, but you know me, I can't take no preaching. Not on Sunday or any other day. You know, these days I feel like I really ought to be praying. I just have no idea what I'd say. Yeah, but some of this trouble just finds me. Most of it I've earned. How do you know when it's too late? How do you know when it's too late? How do you know when it's too late to learn? One more again. How do you know when it's too late? How do you know when it's too late? How do you know when it's too late to learn? Thank you, folks. So look, if you're just now tuning in, good. That was the first song. You ain't missed much. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments. I'm gonna keep it moving here with a few songs, and then we can play a little catch up. So this is an unreleased song of mine here. I wrote last year during COVID. This is a song called "Send Off." Say it. Maybe it'll come out nice and clean. Take your time, but don't overthink it. Or you're ready to fly, you're ready to leave. I'm the last little bit of a fuse on a rocket, waiting for the right kind of heat for me. Spark me off, wait for this smoke to clear. My dear, it's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. You can paint me a canvas of the pain you feel. Maybe I can hear your warrior cry, and all of the colors that blind one another. Yeah, you gotta keep going, you gotta get by. It's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. The send-off, and it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. But it's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. Find your own way to say it. Maybe it'll come out nice and clean. Take your time, but don't overthink it. Are you ready to fly? Or are you ready to leave? There we go, folks, and we're off. Sound all right? Video's going all right? All right, good. All right, folks, welcome. Episode 130. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Everybody, as soon as you hopped on, that went ahead and shared this stream, I surely appreciate it. It's a great free way to help this out and kind of get some more people in here. But it sure is good to see you guys again. I see the familiar faces and names in here. So cheers. Thank you all so much for being here. If you missed it during my intro, I'm doing the songwriter round tonight down at, if you're in Wilmington, North Carolina, you're probably familiar with a bar and a venue called the Real Cafe downtown, right on Front Street. So after this shorter than usual live stream, I'm heading over there to cap off that songwriter round. My set's when is my? You know what time my set is? You know what time my set is there? 8 something. Yeah, 8 something. So if you're in Wilmington and you want to come see the real thing, I'm doing a set there. I believe at 8:30. There we go. Yeah, it'll just be me tonight. Solo, Jason. God, there was something else I was going to fill you in about. You know what? Let's just get a couple songs under our belt here, get it going, and then we'll come back and circling back around with a little Q&A here. But again, folks, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to do a song here called Rivertown. And that song right around tonight, I think I'm just going to do all unreleased songs. The advice I've gotten in the past is, play your best songs. The ones that are out, the ones that people know. And like most things in life, man, the advice that I tend to get, I got to kind of learn the hard way. So I think I'm going to do all unreleased songs tonight at the song right around if you choose to come out. Real Cafe, downtown, Front Street, Wilmington, North Carolina. But for now, you're here. You're probably not in Wilmington if you're tuned in here. And let me play some songs here. A song called Rivertown. Take me to Rivertown, where I can't tell night from day, and everything's forgiven, it is now washed away. Where dreaming comes too easy, and leaving's twice as hard, and everything is buried beneath the water and the stars. I am off course again, wayward on the storm. I've been rolling empty sevens since the day that I was born. I got no rings upon my fingers, no ink beneath my skin. I'd be as clean going out as I was coming. I'm gonna wash my sins in that Angelina River, and all that she can take from me is all that I can give her. You know that time can bring you down, and time can make you cold. I turned my back a long time ago, this time I'm going home. Will I ramble through the pine trees like an outlaw in the rain? I ramble through big thicket with a pistol and my name. Run away, restless angels, don't waste your love on me. Lay me down in that old river town, and home is where I'll be. I'm gonna wash my sins in that Angelina River, and all that she can take from me is all that I can give her. You know that time can bring you down, and time can make you cold. I turned my back a long time ago, this time I'm going home. I'm gonna wash my sins in that Angelina River. All that she can take from me is all that I can give her. You know that time can bring you down, oh, and time can make you cold. I turned my back a long time ago. This time I'm going home. So take me to a river town where I can't tell night from day, and everything's forgiven that is not washed away. Where dreaming comes too easy, oh, leaving's twice as hard, and everything is buried beneath the water and the stars. Thank you kindly, folks. Thank you, thank you. Wes Sayre, I think I saw you. There it is, brother. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for being here over here on Instagram. I'll definitely see you tonight down there at the Real. Thanks for tuning in, brother. This next one here is I'm gonna do a song off the last full band record I put out. This is a song called Paper Trail. This is one that really ended up being like one of the four on the floor kind of full band rockers on this last full band record. But I've enjoyed the song so much I kind of had to work up an acoustic version just so I could still play this song out live. So let's see if I can pull this off here. Thank you guys for being here again. Raise them up if you got them. Everything has a shadow, baby. Can you feel it dragging you down? Are the dark days over? Are you waiting on a supernova so you can take it underground? Second verse first, why not? Devil don't leave a paper trail. We don't stick around the scene of the crime. Every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, but nobody can tell. 'Cause the devil don't leave a paper trail. Rides with the devil, pretty soon he's always gonna drive. Yeah, but catching a ride every now and again won't kill you. Then again, he's taking those close friends of mine the shortest drives. But the devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. Every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, but nobody can tell. 'Cause the devil don't leave a paper trail. Hey! Devil don't leave a paper trail, he don't stick around the scene of the crime. Every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, the devil lives. The devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. Every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, but nobody can tell. Yeah, nobody can tell. 'Cause the devil don't leave a paper trail. Thank you, folks. That's the old solo acoustic version of it, obviously. But I sure do miss kind of plugging in an amp, diving in an amp, and playing that one like with a good old rock and roll band. But maybe sooner than I or we think, that might be happening again. But for the time being, it's just me and acoustic guitar playing some songs here. So thank you all for being here. Let's do, I'm going to do a song here called Heart's Gone Blind. Haven't done this one here in a while. I tell you what, though, folks, when we kind of go back through the catalog of the songs we've done here, we've done a lot of songs. Tune this thing real quick. Again, folks, I hope this finds you well. And if you're just now tuning in and you missed the kind of speech and info here in the beginning, tonight's stream's going to be a little bit shorter than usual because I've got an actual show I got to get to. Not to in any way take away from this being an actual show, but a live in-person thing. Down at Real Cafe in downtown Wilmington, North Carolina. So if you live in Wilmington, come on down, hang for a bit. I think I'm gonna do all unreleased songs, either ones that I wrote since COVID. I think probably that. We'll see. This song called Heart's Gone Blind. Bullets are finally right on target. I may commend your accuracy. You made another great escape. You blew up out in space. I think the boat was a little too late for me. Hey! I hide the scotch and water. It's the only medicine for me. But I know you're a stranger, but grant me one last favor and cut these rubber bands and let me bleed. It's hard to notice when you're high all the time. You gotta look up, look out into the sky. But if you can't see the warning signs, your heart's gone blind, yeah. keep on slipping when you're climbing icy ladders. It's a long, hard fall to a cold, cold sea. I made another great escape. I blew up out in space. I think the boat was a little too late for me. But it's hard to notice when you're high all the time. You gotta look up and look out into the sky. But if you can't see the warning signs, your heart's going blind. Yeah, heart's going blind. Yeah, your heart's going blind. And take a look at yourself sometime. Your heart's going blind. Yeah, your heart's going blind. You say it does not matter. You leave my soul in tatters. More and more show a lack of empathy. You say it does not matter. You leave my soul all scattered, swamped in terrorist acts, futility. It's hard to notice when you're high all the time. You gotta look up, look out into the sky. 'Cause if you can't see the warning signs, your heart's going blind, yeah. It's hard to notice when you're high all the time. You gotta look up and look out into the sky. 'Cause if you can't see the warning signs, your heart's going blind, yeah. Thank you, folks. Have I missed anything here? Okay. Sure, from Dave? Dave, you said? Okay, great. Yeah, I got a request coming in here. This is it's a song of mine here that I put on a self-titled solo record a few years back. It's a song called Strawberry Jam. I wrote this about my grandma some years back, and it's always nice to kind of revisit this one and play it again. So I appreciate that request. Growing old doesn't have to be about pain. Losing something you love leaves a wound that never heals. Watching her can strawberry jam in the morning was like watching the light stained glass window at the pew. It is strange to think about angels being around here. Guess it makes it better how a thought or a word can change your mind. And I've always been the kind of guy who loves a good and funny story. If it was up to me, I'd sit with my legs crossed for days. Tell me why the rains never came. Tell me why the war took his legs. Tell me why you smile when you talk about how free she was. I just hope they're all singing that song with me. I just hope they're all singing that song with me. Too much in life, yeah, I swear it can turn to shame. Yeah, then again, I can still hear her call my name at night. My cure for pain is to go and tell a good story. You never know, that same story might give you faith too. Tell me why the rains never came. Tell me why the war took his legs. Tell me why you smile when you talk about how free she was. I just hope they're all singing this song with me. I just hope they're all singing that song with me. Why the rains never came. Tell me why the war took my granddaddy's legs. Tell me why you smile when you talk about how free she was. I just hope they're all singing that song with me. I just hope they're all singing that song with me. I just hope that they're all singing this song with me. I just hope that they're all singing this song with me. Thank you, folks. Thank you. That's that's an old song of mine there called Strawberry Jam. I appreciate that. I appreciate that request, Dave. Actually, you know what? Now that's got me thinking. Before I've got to do this. Let's see here. Let's see here. See if I can scroll back. The question I got. So I got this songwriter round that I'm doing this evening, and there's a couple unreleased songs I want to do, but I'm asking your opinion here before I go do this thing. If I was to play a song, this songwriter round thing, and I got 4 songs to play, which of my 4 songs would you want to hear? Because I could do a little litmus test here, and then take it over there and do that. I'm not 100% married to doing unreleased songs. It's just, I enjoy playing the newest stuff. Yeah, I thought about doing Come On In. I really enjoy playing that one. I hear you. Well, folks, like 3 days ago, I wrote a new song. And it came out real quick. And you know what? How about I play it for you? You knew I was going to do that? I, I can't help it. Let's see here. Let It Pass, Not There Yet, Strawberry Jam, Great Divide. Thank you, Richard. All right. If I do that, I got to bring 3 guitars. All right. With that said, so I had this. I was going through my notes, which I tend to write stuff in couplets, and I keep a notes on my phone of when things come to me, or if I think. And I had this line in my notes that just said "hard time with the truth," and I remember thinking of this. I was on a long walk with Pearlie, and sometimes that and driving, walking the dog and driving is like the two kind of places where things just make the most sense. Song ideas come to me, that type of thing, or a lyric. And I've gotten way better these days about saving the lyric, writing it down, because if it won't stay with me. I used to think if it was worth saving that it would reappear or I'd remember it. Not true. Not true whatsoever for me personally. So I had this idea. For this song, so bear with me because I think this makes sense. Had this idea of like kind of like when you're waiting in like a waiting room at like a doctor's office, or sometimes when I'm on a walk with a dog. Sometimes when I'm driving, you just kind of drift off. You're not asleep. You're not in the moment. You're completely somewhere else, and you tend to go to a place. You're daydreaming, but the sense of time goes away. So when I read the line "hard time with the truth," I kind of imagine somebody. The first idea that kind of came to me, what I followed was somebody going in to get a haircut, and then while they're getting the haircut, they kind of go into that place. And then they kind of get snapped out of it, and what they think about, they're like just totally reflecting that type of thing. So without over-explaining it, because I hate it when people do that. Apologies if I did that. Here it is, called Hard Time with the Truth. Sitting down in that chair to get a little off the top, staring out the window on this old barbershop. I was deep in my memory, everything on recall, thumbing through the slides of what chose to stick around. It's funny what you remember and who you let down. The challenge is believing that you wouldn't change a thing. It ain't nothing new, I'm just having a hard time with the truth. That handful of all-nighters and too many goodbyes. Remember when the brakes went out on 95? Maybe it's all random, or maybe it's by design. Uncle Tommy's old blazer flips on the trampoline, feeding my own ego, causing a big scene. I think it might be time to let it all go. But really it ain't nothing new, I'm just having a hard time with the truth. That brush across my neck brought me out of my haze and back into the moment. Hey son, what you think? Thank you, mister. Thank you for your time. With all this reminiscing, you know a drink sure'd be nice. There's a bar next door, not a person in sight. Maybe this time I can have just one and be through. Yeah, but that thought ain't nothing new. But right now, I'm having a hard time with the truth. Yeah, that thought ain't nothing new. But right now, I'm having a hard time with the truth. Thank you, folks. It's always nice when songs just kind of appear that quick. And thank you guys for being open to hearing something new. All right, let me scroll back here and see if there was what the request. Let's see here. Not there yet. Let it pass. Come on in. Great Divide. Let me see if I can scroll back here. Strawberry Jam. Come on in. 1 foot. Let's go dancing. All right, Leah. Yeah, there's a strong. Not there yet. Let it pass. Non-negotiable. So let me see here. Strawberry jam. Come on in. 1 foot. Let's go dancing. Yeah, 1 foot. That wouldn't. Huh. Decisions. You know what? How about we do 1 foot right now? Leave the light switch on, baby, before you walk away. Hide underneath the covers that keeps the dreams away. I hear the rain, it's falling, the drops ring on the shade. My pillow's lying the devil that brings comfort to my pain. 'Cause when I'm dreaming of the other side, I got 1 foot in the water and 1 in the flame. When I'm dreaming of the other side, I got 1 foot in the water and 1 in the flame, flame, flame. The benediction's calling, the revelation's clear. I hang the Bible over my head while I'm sleeping through the years. I'm always hearing the last call while the Spirit's whispering, beating on that door, but Peter still won't let me in. When I'm dreaming of the other side, I got 1 foot in the water and 1 in the flame. When I'm dreaming of that other side, I got 1 foot in the water, 1 in the flame, flame, flame. Well, it's not the cigarette smoke, the whiskey or the wine. It's not your inhibitions or the water-changing tide. Well, it's not the female body or the 1,000 times you lied. It's not the promise that you broke that makes your mother cry. And it's the everyday decision slowly fading back in time. And it's the deja vu that makes you think that you haven't been there twice. So come on with me, baby, because I love you wanna ride. When you get out of your bed this morning to thank for your life. When I'm dreaming of the other side, I got 1 foot in the water and 1 in the flame. When I'm dreaming of that other side, I got 1 foot in the water and 1 in the flame, flame, flame. When I'm dreaming of that other side, I got 1 foot in the water. got them both together. I got two legs, I'm gonna dance through heaven's door. I got one heart, and it beats just for you, my baby. And I will not worry my troubles anymore. I'm gonna blow up my TV, I'm gonna set fire to all my paper. I'm gonna move to the country, yeah, I'm gonna build myself a home. When I do, I finally plant a garden, and I'll eat all the peaches. You and me, baby, we find Jesus on our own. When I'm dreaming of that other side, I got one foot in the water and one in the flame. When I'm dreaming of that other side, I got one foot in the water, one in the flame, flame, flame. 'Cause when I'm dreaming of that other side, I got one foot in the water and one in the flame. Thank you, folks. Thank you. What time we got? All right, I got time to squeeze in one more before I got to go boogie and do this song right around. All right, let me try to get a final tally here of what songs I should do. I kind of like you guys choosing the set list. 1 foot seems that felt damn good. Let's see here. Let's see here. Leah's list. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Look, Leah knows best is not a phrase that's been argued against and won too many times. I'll say that much. Yeah, Julie, sure. I'll end with amen. All right, this is a hey, Richard and Leah. If Richard's tuned in with you, I'm assuming he might be, but can't fight the fun gun. That's right. That August 1st is the official was the official release date for that A Few Good Liars record. So it turns 10 on August 1st. So that's in 1, 2, 3, and 4 days. That record will turn a decade old. Isn't that wild? This was a song off of it. All Walt rap. Never fails. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I hate to have to cut this one short, but I got a songwriter around and a live audience in-person gig to get to. So no Patreon core tonight either. But everybody that signed up for my Patreon, thank you guys so much. I'm posting a bunch of content over there, a bunch of videos. I posted that new song that I did with the lyric sheet the day I wrote it, and I'm going to start doing a lot more stuff like that. So if you want to kind of see more of that, head on over to my Patreon and find a tier level and a pledge level that works for you. And just know that for everybody that has pledged and subscribed over there on my Patreon, that you're directly supporting live, original, independent music and keeping as many hands out of the cookie jar as possible and keep this a two-way street from me and you, just the way it really should be. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got one more for you. Here's a song called Amen. Well, I think back to simpler times when we all said amen. Sit around the table and give thanks to where we've been. But now it seems like it's all or nothing. But tell me, when's the last time that you told your lover you loved her? But we sing these songs about life and the ways we are the same. Like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. So find out why you're here and hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. Do you ever wake up in the morning with a stranger under your covers? You wonder how the years have passed, and you barely even know her. You're trying to trap that lightning in that bottle. Yeah, but all you trapped was the storm, and it's been years since we were honest. But we sing these songs about life and the ways we are the same. Like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. So find out why you're here and hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. We sing these songs about life, yeah, and the ways we are the same. Just like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. Find out why you're here. Yeah. hold on to it near and let it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got a special request for everybody right now collectively. I believe in the power of the collective. Not only comfort in numbers, but power and healing in numbers. Call it whatever you want. I got a really good friend of mine whose daughter could really use your healing energy, folks. Positive thoughts, positive prayers, whatever you call it. I hope he doesn't mind me saying her name, but I want to give a name for you guys to really shoot all those love arrows right into. Her name's Keegan. She could really use all of our love, all of our thoughts, all of our healing energy, folks. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for joining with me as I do this. La, da, 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 da. It was sending all our love on a straight highway to your heart. I sing these songs about life, yeah, and all the ways we are the same. Like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, yeah, but it never kills the pain. Don't matter. Find out why you're here. Yeah, and hold on to it near and just let it out. Thank you guys so much for joining with me, sending all that healing love straight to this little girl's heart. Thank you. It means the world. Yeah, let it all out. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great week. Be kind to everybody you run into this week. It's a choice you have to make, and by God, I hope you make it. Most importantly, you know what's coming. Always most importantly, be kind to yourself. It's already a hard world out there. No need to make it any harder. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. See y'all at the next one. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Big love. Thank you. And big love to the Revel family. Sending you all I got. Every single one of you. Been thinking about you like crazy. And I hope if you're tuned in and you get to see this, it's not going to stop. We got your backs, folks. Love y'all.